Hello there guys and welcome back to the channel. A video that I probably wasn't expecting to be doing this year again, but the weather was good, so I did actually manage to get out to another car boot. So let's have a look, see what I picked up. So the first store we came to, this bloke, he pulled out a massive storage thing of games, one of those things that you have sat next to your TV. He had one of those full of Xbox and Xbox 360 games. So I started looking through them, and then he mentioned the fact that they were all three for £1. So I managed to pick these up before my brother decided that he's going to buy them all. So fortunately, I had these in my hand before he said that, and I did pretty well with the few that I managed to pick up. So let's have a look at them. So first one, Mass Effect. Bonus disc is included, so it's complete. And next up, Diablo. It's actually a series that actually I haven't actually ever played, so definitely I've got my chance now to give it a quick go. So that's complete and boxed. Then up next we have Shadowrun. Never heard of it before. I have no idea what it's about really, but like all games, I'll stick it in and see if I like it or not. That was just disc only, or disc and box. My brother had a go at me the other day for just saying disc only on some of the games I looked at the other week. So yeah, box and disc but no instructions. So yep, Bulletstorm up next. Epic Edition. I did pick this up on the PS3 last week, so that will be the one that I keep. So this one will be for sale. It's probably, I'm not sure, it's probably worth a couple of quid. So probably stick out in a job at some point. And another really good one, Street Fighter versus Tekken. I think you probably managed to. I should about get rid of that for 6 or 7 quid, I should think. Complete. But this one was the best of the lot, because I think you can. This normally goes for around sort of £10 to £15, so 33p is pretty good, I would say. Not sure if this ever had any instructions. There isn't any there, but I don't know if it did. Sometimes, if I'm thinking, did one? Because I bought this originally brand new on the PS3 back in the day. Probably one of the last games I bought brand new, apart from a few of the online games. One-player games always wait nowadays for the price to go down, which they eventually do normally, and then either pick up second hand or buy brand new for a lot cheaper price. But yeah, so that was I'm really chuffed with that. So moving on. These are £1. Xbox 360, the orange box. So that's obviously got Half-Life 2 and whatnot on it. Can't remember exactly. Does it say on the disc anywhere? No, it doesn't. So yeah, that for £1. Star Wars: The Clone Wars Republic Heroes. That was complete as well. Definitely one I'll have a go on. Probably get into and play myself, and this one as well, I should imagine. I do have lots of games that I do have to get into and play, but I'll get around to it eventually. So yes, Sniper Ghost Warrior, complete as well. So they were all £1 each. Now these ones are 50p each. True Crime New York City. I think I've got three or four copies, well, not 3 or 4, 2 or 3 copies of this already sitting about the place. I'm going to start getting rid of some of them sooner or later. So yeah, Ratatouille. Have I got another? Did I buy this as well this year? Maybe it could have been my brother. I don't know. Actually, I think it probably was. So yeah, that's complete. Conflict Desert Storm. It says it's a stunning job. 9 out of 10 by P2. I don't know what magazine that is, but they seem to rate it. That was just disc only. And another one, Sky Surfer by Midas. Is one of those companies that sort of like cheap and cheerful games, but might be okay. I won't hold my hopes up though. But yeah, so they were all 50p each. Then we got myself a couple of PS4 games as well. These are actually off different stalls, but they were both £2 each. So I got Batman, Arkham Knight, clearly £2 there. I think that's complete because my games don't come with instructions anymore, do they? So, and Flockers. This is by Team 17. The guys that brought us Worms and such. So that should be pretty good. Looking forward to having a go on that. So up next, just a random game that I got off of a stall. I don't remember how much this was actually. It'd either be £1 or 50p. Wouldn't have paid any more than that for it. And again, we have Seventh Heaven from Wisbeach. I don't know if you remember me saying, if anyone that watched my previous videos, I had the same stick on a Ratchet and Clank game. And I explained that that was where we used to be a stall that we used to go to in Wisbeach, and eventually turned into a shop, which obviously this is. Yeah, so a bit of nostalgia there with that one. Now this, my brother gave me this when I said I'd buy it off of him. It was in that job lot. It was in that big old 40 game job lot that he bought off the same bloke that I got those off of. But he said I could have this, so he gave me that. So just I'd add that as well. Funny enough that it's just just got the front cover of the instructions. But yeah, so brother gave me that as well. I'll just show you that. These were 3 for £1 as well, and obviously they're just discs in a box. So we have Racing Simulator 3, Crazy Frog Racer, and 4x4 Evo. So that's it for the games. Pretty chuffed with all of those. Some very good pickups in that lot. And the very last thing that I picked up was this knockoff, I suppose you call it, or counterfeit PS3 pad. It's not, would you call it counterfeit? Because it's not pretending to be a PS3 official controller, because otherwise it would have, you know, the official thing in here. Well, yeah, this was £3. Works perfectly well for what it is. Yeah, so that was it. That is everything I bought from the last car boot this year. So hope you enjoyed looking through all that lot. If you did, like and subscribe if you haven't already. Like I said before in other videos, I will be looking at other purchases and stuff that I buy off eBay and whatnot. So stick around. So if you're about for that lot, then I'll see you then. So goodbye for now. Goodbye.